Yo, what's going on? This video will be the second of 36 character guides we're doing for all of the playable characters in Fire Emblem Engage. The purpose of these videos is to go over each character in detail, talking about growth stats, personal skills, classes, as well as a lot more. I plan to make guides for all of the 36 playable characters over time, and we'll make new ones based off of what characters you guys tell me you'd like to see next. So feel free to leave us a comment down below on who you're most excited to see, and maybe they'll be our next up. In this video, we are talking about the character Jean. He is a 10-year-old male character that was born on March 31st. He comes by default with proficiency in both arts and tomes. His innate or best weapon proficiency is going to be for arts. If you're not familiar yet with the innate weapon proficiencies characters have that will allow them to change into different classes and reach higher tier weapon proficiencies while in those classes. What I mean by that is that some classes like the Wyvern Knight, for example, have a default of rank B in their main weapon and B rank in their secondary weapon. If you are proficient in axes, for example, you could have an A rank in axes while having a B rank in lances. For Jean, he will have the best tier or a tier higher for arts if that class he is going into does not already come with an S rank. His base stats are as follows, being 19 HP, 4 strength, 5 magic, 10 dexterity, 7 speed, 4 defense, 8 resistance, 3 luck, 3 build, and 4 move. These stats are definitely not overly impressive, but he does come at level 1, which leaves him with plenty of room for improvement. In fact, due to his personal skill expertise, he can arguably be the best unit in the entire game and be put into virtually any class. His personal skill expertise grants enhanced stat growths for when he levels up. What that means is that you gain double all of the class growths that he receives. So if he was to gain 25 points to strength in whatever class he was in, he will actually gain 50% increase instead. Now let's get a bit more into his growths and the classes I think he is best suited for. But before that, let me explain to anyone that might not already know about his growths and how they work. Each number I will be reading off is a percent chance that the unit will gain 1 point to that stat when they level up. If the number is 0, they have a 0% chance to gain an increase, and if the number is 100 or higher, they are guaranteed to gain a point increase per level. At this time, I am not sure if characters can gain multiple points to the same stat in one level if they have a percent chance that is over 100. I will update you all at a later time once I have tested if this is possible or not. Jean has 50 HP, 20 in strength, 20 in magic, 35 in dexterity, 40 in speed, 25 in defense, 20 in resistance, 25 in luck, and 5 in build by default, making his overall growths total 240 points. You can clearly see that his HP, speed, and dexterity are his best stats. With that in mind, I recommend using any of the following classes to make him into a great unit. There is no class though that is best fitting for him due to the fact that he has very balanced stat growths, but I did find it was really fun to have him as a Sage unit. While in the Sage class, he has the following stat growths added to his default growths, being plus 60 to magic, plus 10 to dexterity, plus 60 to resistance, and plus 30 to luck. His class enhances all of the growths that are most crucial for a Sage, allowing him to hit really hard and take almost no damage from other magic units. The luck increase will also help with his overall hit and avoid. The next class I want to showcase for him will be the General class. This class adds the growths as following, being plus 50 to HP, plus 40 to strength, plus 20 to dexterity, plus 60 to defense, and plus 20 to build. If you add those all up, he has a guaranteed chance for an increase in HP each level, a 60% chance to increase his strength, a 55% for dexterity, an 85% for defense, and a 25% chance for build. Overall, he will quickly become a very tanky unit that will be able to take hits from almost any physical unit while maintaining decent speed growths at 40%. To keep this video shorter, I'll give you my third favorite class to promote Jean into, but feel free to find your favorite class for him. When in the Swordmaster class, he has the following growths increases, being plus 20 HP, plus 20 strength, plus 30 dexterity, plus 40 speed, plus 30 resistance, and plus 30 to luck. Adding those up, you get a boost to 70% chance for an HP increase, 40% for strength, 65% for dexterity, 80% for speed, 50% for resistance, and 55% in luck. That means that he has a 50% chance or higher for at least 5 stats to increase with every level. Overall, Jean's growths are impressive in basically any class you want to put him in, but the above 3 I found to be his best fits from personal use. Feel free to try any class though, and let us know what you guys think his best class is down below. As for emblems, I recommend a few different ones based off of which class you put him in. If he is in the Sage class, I recommend either Celica if you'd like him to hit harder and have a better range, or Micaiah if you want him to have a better healing and support for the team with her enhanced staff range, great sacrifice ability, and self-healing ability. If you decide to make him a general class, I will always recommend pairing him with Sigurd for the extra movement, damage, and ability to use Override. If you make him into a Swordmaster class, I find that Marth can be the best pair due to his boost in Avoid, the unyielding inheritable skill which will restore health at the start of a player turn if his health is low enough, and that the weapons that Marth comes with are absolutely fantastic. With all that said, I highly recommend putting Jean on your team regardless of what difficulty setting you choose, as he is all around a very good unit that starts off a bit weak, but can easily become a very powerful with the right class, emblem, and weapons. Thank you for coming by my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. Make sure to subscribe and like for more of the best Fire Emblem guides on YouTube, and leave us a comment on the character you'd like to see the next guide on. Peace!